up, Facebook world? It's your girl, Mindy C, coming at you on a Monday night. Late night dinner. I worked all day long. Shocker, shocker. If you are live with me, drop me a 1. You'll see that red live button right up in that corner. If you're on the replay, that's okay too. Just say hi, hello. I'll come by and say hello eventually. I'm making easy beef enchiladas, low carb enchiladas, you guys. So if you tuned in last night, I made like a taco chaffle tostada last night, and I made extra meat. So there's some things I make extra of. Hey Angela, how are you doing? Hey Anya, how are you doing? So tonight I'm making a no-brainer, quick and easy, low carb beef enchilada, you guys. And this is why you make a little bit extra of some things like taco meat. Taco meat can be stretched all through the week in salads. So all I'm doing is I'm putting a little bit of onion because I like a little bit of onion in my beef for my enchiladas. And I've got my leftover taco meat. So this is going to be enough probably for 4 tortillas. So all I'm doing is I've got cheese, I've got enchilada sauce, I've got leftover taco meat right here. And I've got my low carb La Banderita. I'll get the package so you guys will see. Hold on one second. Let me grab it. Okay, so you guys can see it. So they've got different sizes. So this is my favorite brand, La Banderita. It's called Carb Counter. So these have 4 carbs for the whole tortilla. So I did cut a little bit off so it would fit in my pan, but they're big tortillas. So I've got enough to make 4. So I'm going to make 4 beefy enchiladas. Just going to saute some onion a little bit, throw my taco meat already done, cooked in there. I've got my oven preheated to 400 degrees. And so these are great. So I always say when you're on the ketogenic diet and you're doing 20 carbs or less, I got $20 to spend. Where do I want to spend it? Well, I haven't had maybe 3 carbs today. So I've got $17 to spend yet. So I've got, so if I eat 2 of these enchiladas, that's going to be 8 carbs. So 8 minus 17, I still have 9 carbs left. So that's where my enchilada sauce will come in. So I'm going to use a 1/4 cup. 1/4 cup has 4 grams of carbs in here. So you can learn how to use certain things with carbs if you use them in the right way, if you know what I mean. So super duper easy, guys. Super duper easy. Hey Mary Ellen, how are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for tuning in tonight. Hey Tina, hi. Tina, not Tina. Hi Tina, how are you doing? You caught me live. Hey Sherry, what's going on? So I work a lot of hours. So I'm just making a quick and easy beefy enchilada with leftover taco meat from last night. And again, I'm putting a little bit of onion in there because I like a little bit of onion in my enchiladas. If you don't like onion, totally skip it. You can just roll up some meat in the tortilla, and then you put a little bit of sauce on it, and then put a little bit of shredded cheddar and bake it until that cheese is melted, about 15 minutes in the oven. And that's it. So you can literally, all you have to do really is wait for your oven to preheat. So the meat's already cooked, the onions are good, so that only took about 2-3 minutes there, you guys. And then all we are going to do is roll these up and then pour the sauce. I've got an 8x8 pan, and that is all I got. So super duper easy. And they also make these in a smaller size, a snack size. And I think they have 3 carbs for the smaller ones. So if I had the smaller ones, I would do that too. But these are the bigger ones. So we are going to roll it up. I'm just going to scoop out. There should be enough for about, these are big tortillas. So these are really big tortillas. So there should be enough meat for all 4. So there we go. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see that. So just put a little bit of meat on there. And that is it. That's enough. So we're going to roll that up just like that. You don't have to tuck in the sides if you don't want to. That's up to you. And then just put them in your pan just like that. And then repeat the process. So meat and onion. Again, you guys, it's good to prep some of these meats like this, the taco meat. Hey, Fail, how are you doing? Hey, Kathy, nice to see you on here on a Monday night. I'm making super duper quick and easy beefy enchiladas with leftover taco meat last night. So that's why it's good to have all of these things when I say, you know, go to the store and get all of these keto things, your low carb tortillas, making extra taco meat. You should have all of these because that makes it easy for you to make these quick and easy meals. So it makes it a lot easier on yourself. So don't make it so hard. So you only have to buy a lot of the items once or twice, and that's it. So now these low carb tortillas, you want to be careful. You don't want to eat these every day. These will stall you out if you eat too many. But if you have them once or twice in a week, you should be okay. So I like to have them. I make pizza roll-ups out of these. I put pepperoni and mozzarella cheese, a little bit of sauce, and I put it in the microwave. And it like 1 minute it takes. So I'll do that for a quick lunch. So, and I also make little mini pizzas out of these. I make skillet pizzas. So I put that right in the pan and I'll brown both sides. And then I'll put some sauce, some cheese, some pepperoni, and you got your own little mini pizza. So super deep. So these are very versatile, you guys. So you can do that. Look at that. Exactly. So I'm going to say there's probably about 2 ounces of meat and going into each tortilla here. So that's about it. So a little bit of leftover taco meat and a little bit of onion, and then rolled up into the tortilla, into your pan. Now this is where you want to make sure that if you're counting your macros, you just don't want to free pour this. So I know that 1/4 cup has 4 carbs in there. So I want to make sure that I pour a 1/4 cup over 2 and then a 1/4 cup. So a 1/2 cup altogether. But I like to do it by going in 2. So I'll just pour that right over top those 2. Let me pull that. And then I'll do another 1/4 cup. That way I know 4 carbs are coming from my sauce. So there we go. And you can get a little spoon and then put that. So you can use it. You just got to use it in moderation there. Hey, Doreen, how are you doing? You caught me live. Hi, Natalie. How are you doing? Awesome, Natalie. I'm so glad you got it. So glad you got it. So there you go. Take your spoon and spread that sauce around a little bit, you guys. And then, again, if you're counting your macros and you're counting everything, of course, you're going to take your cheese and you're going to measure it. So it goes by a 1/4 cup. So a 1/4 cup is 1 ounce. So I kind of know what a 1/4 cup is because I've been eating the cheese and stuff for over 1.5 years on the keto. So I'll start with sprinkling a 1/4 cup on there just to see what it looks like. And then if I want a little extra cheese, then I go for it. So, but not a lot. So a 1/4 cup goes a long way. But I like a little bit of cheese on there. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit. So let's just say a 1/2 cup of cheese, or however much cheese you want to put on yours. Hey, Pamela, how are you doing? So that's it, you guys. That's what I got for dinner tonight. So I used my leftover taco meat from last night, just threw it in a pan with some onions and fried the onions up a little bit. And then I rolled it into my low-carb tortilla. And I used just some old El Paso sauce. So 4 carbs for 1/4 cup. But, you know, if you save your carbs for the end of the night. So this is going to be, for me, this is going to be 12 carbs for me when I eat 2 of them. So that's pretty good. So I still have 5 more carbs left over for the rest of the night because I have 17 altogether. And then just stick them in your oven at 400 degrees and bake them. So super duper easy. Again, there's all different carb tortillas, low carb tortillas out there. I've even got a spinach one. There's a tomato one. Mission makes one. But these are great to have because you can roll up literally anything in these for a quick lunch snack. And if you are that bread person, these are a great alternative to have in the beginning as you're adjusting to the lifestyle of no bread, pretty much, unless you make it. So you can make your own breads by the almond flour. Hey, Elisa, how are you doing? Hey, Darlene. Hey, Missy. How do you save the sauce? Oh, in a little container, and I put it right in the refrigerator, just like the marinara sauce or pizza sauce. So if that's what you're asking. So there's a little bit of sauce left. I just will pour that in a little bowl, and I'll refrigerate it. So you can use it however you want. So That's how I do it. But yeah, so the low carb, these are my favorite because they seem like they are the softest and they're thinner. So I like the La Banderita. And I keep them on hand. Like I said, I make little pizza roll-ups, and you can put anything in these. You can wrap chicken salad in here. You can make an Italian roll-up. You can make breakfast burritos. So many uses, but you just don't want to eat these every single day. So these are good for when you're having that craving. So you cook, Suzanne, cook it the enchiladas in the oven for about 15 minutes. You'll see the cheese. Once the cheese gets done, you'll see the cheese when it's all nice and melty. If you like it like a brown bubbly, then you'd have to turn the broiler on for about 3 minutes to broil up that cheese. But super duper easy. That's what I made tonight, you guys. I just took a little bit of onions and put it in a pan with 1 tablespoon of butter. And then I took my leftover taco meat last night, and then I rolled the meat in the tortillas, put a little bit of this sauce on here, and a little bit of cheddar cheese, and it went in the oven. So you can have dinner really, really quick if you have everything on hand. Hey, Rachel, how are you doing? I made Mexican tonight. So I had Mexican last night, and I'm having Mexican tonight, but that's okay. I love Mexican. I'll eat it every single night if I could. Mexican every day. I could eat tacos every day. I love tacos. I love enchiladas. I love nachos. Thank you, Suzanne. I appreciate this. Where do you buy? This one I'm in Michigan. So this one I bought at Meijer in Michigan here. So I think Kroger may have these. And Walmart might even have these. If you do a quick search, La Banderita, online, you can usually pull up like where to buy La Banderita, and it'll tell you. So if there's a store by you, it'll tell you that they have you have these. Let me see where they're out of. I don't even know where they're out of. Georgia. So these are out of Georgia. So Georgia will for sure have them if you're in Georgia. But they're here in Michigan, so I know they're not everyone. But it's my favorite. They have smaller ones. They have bigger ones. They also have wheat ones, too, and they're called carb counters, so they're low carbs. Hey, Tamara, how are you doing? Hey, Donna, nice to see you. So that's what I made. If you're just tuning in, you guys, I just made a quick and easy beefy enchilada, low carb, with low carb tortillas, leftover taco meat, a little bit of onion sauteed in that meat today, and a little bit of the sauce. And again, this is where you've got 20 carbs to spend throughout the day. So you can kind of plan your dinner out if you know that you want to have a dinner that has a little more carbs in it. So then you just kind of go carb free all day long. That way you can have a bigger carb dinner, which makes it a little easier as you transition into the ketogenic lifestyle also. So lots of I don't like to live without my enchilada. I like this. You can make your own, but I like this crap. I think it's good. It's not crap. It's not crap. It's good. It's good. It's just use whatever you like though. There are some recipes out there, but I don't have time to make some enchilada sauce because there's probably a process. You probably have to stew some tomatoes and put some spices in there and all that good stuff. Hey Carrie, how are you doing? Yes, Rachel, learn how to make the sauce with almond flour. You can't touch this sauce. Make some sauce. I've seen some enchilada recipes out there, and they're almost done. But if you're just tuning in, you guys, I just made the easiest, breeziest, and maybe you have already made beefy enchiladas before, but I know it gets confusing on what can I eat on the ketogenic lifestyle. And again, just remember that you've got $20 to spend, and where are you going to spend your $20 today? So I'm spending $12 on my dinner tonight because that's how many carbs is in my dinner. So still have 5 more carbs to go. So if I want to use some sour cream on top of there, I can put a couple tablespoons of sour cream on there for another carb. So then I'm at 13 carbs. So that's how I like to do mine. So I'm a dirty, strict keto eater. So I add in the low carb tortillas. I add in some sauces. I add in some hot dogs. That's what a dirty keto eater is. So we kind of just meet our numbers. So however we can get our numbers, that's how we get our numbers, by eating whatever we want to, as long as it fits into our macros. Google Darcy's dish. She makes enchilada sauce. Oh, okay. I will definitely Google Darcy's dish on maybe she's on Pinterest or something. I've seen a couple recipes, but it was a little process to get there, so I didn't have the time to make it at the time. But I wanted to. Yeah, those look good, you guys. They look super duper good. Hi, Tamara. How are you doing? Let me see if I missed any questions. Hey, Bill. How are you doing? Hey, Maria. Hey, Monica. Hey, Donna. Hey, Jackie Truesdale. Hey, Rebecca. Hey, Dina. And Dina, if you didn't hear me, I bought it at Meyer in Michigan, the tortillas, or Kroger probably has them, or Walmart. And you can always look them up online to see actually where they're distributed at throughout wherever, whatever area you're in. I think that's what I got. Hey, Kathy Clark, how are you doing? Hey, Janet Jordan. I'm just trying to see what these enchiladas are doing. And I think they're done enough for me. So I'm just going to pull them out of the oven, you guys. It is super duper fast and easy. So if you want the cheese melted a little bit more, you can do that. The meat was already cooked, so all you want to do is really melt the cheese anyways. So super duper easy. So just take them out of the oven when you feel that the cheese is melted enough for you, because everything else is cooked. So that's all you have to do is just keep on checking it. It was probably about 5-6 minutes or something like that. Hey, Susan, how are you doing? Hey, Sue Olsen, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hey, June. Thank you. Me too, June. I love enchiladas too. And again, I saved some carbs because I cut the ends off to fit my 8x8 pan. So maybe I saved like a half a carb. So I got a half carb in the ketogenic world is a lot. But that's all I got for you guys. So beefy enchiladas, super duper easy. Get your tortillas, get your taco meat, roll them up. Throw some sauce on there, pop them in the oven. You can even pop them in the air fryer if you have like a little pan for the air fryer. So that will work too. So air fryer, oven, you could probably put them in the microwave if you wanted to make them in the microwave too. So that would work too. So that would all work. Thank you so much, April. All right, you guys, I'm getting off. I'm going to eat my enchiladas and then I'm going to relax for the rest of the night. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday night, and I'll see you soon.